Hi, my name is Isabelle Proux and I will give you a brief presentation of the new Programmable Thermostat series from Ouellet, Canada. This is the OTH 2750 watts and this is the OTH 4000 watts programmable thermostats. The main benefits of these new programmable thermostats are the wing connectors that give you a better grip, the installation with only one tool, the fact that you don't have to make a male-female connection anymore, the installation time is 20% faster than the majority of the competition. The thermostats are designed to control electrical heating systems such as baseboard heaters, convectors, and fan force convectors. The set point range is from 5 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius, and the power supply can be from 120, 208, and 240 volts. For now, we'll see how easy and fast it is to install your new programmable thermostat. Beware that the thermostat must be installed by a certified electrician according to applicable local and national electrical codes. Don't forget to cut the power to the heating system from the main electrical panel to avoid any risk of shock. The first step is to remove the cover. You need to turn the screw into the unlock position and then you can remove it. To make the connection, use the wing connectors. Since the wires are non-polarized, you can connect them to any one of the two wires. Install the thermostat onto the electrical box using the two mounting screws. The final step is to put the cover back on and to turn the screw a quarter turn into the lock position. Now we'll see how to configure the parameters of your programmable thermostats. First of all, you need to press the program button for 5 seconds to access the configuration menu. The first parameter to set is the temperature format to Celsius or Fahrenheit. Press the program button to get to the time format menu. You can choose between the 24-hour format or the 12-hour format. Press program again and then you get to the backlight menu. The off mode will keep the screen lit for 6 seconds whenever you press a button, whereas the on mode will keep the screen lit at all times. The next parameter to set is the automatic daylight saving time. You need to configure the year, the month, and the day, which we'll see right now. By pressing the program button, you access the year menu that you can change by pressing the setting buttons. Then we get to the month menu, and finally the day menu that you can set to today's date by pressing the setting buttons. The next parameter to set is the schedule programming format. You have a choice between the 5-2 format that allows you to program the weekdays and the weekends, or the 7-day format that allows you to have a schedule for every day of the week. Next is the early start function that will work only in the automatic mode. When enabled, the thermostat will determine when to start heating to get to the desired temperature by the set time. The next parameter to configure is the minimum set point, which is set by default at 5 degrees Celsius. You can press the up setting button to raise the set point to the desired temperature. The next parameter is the maximum set point, which is set by default at 30 degrees Celsius. You can press the down setting button to lower the set point to the desired temperature. You have two choices for setting the cycle length. You can choose the short cycle if you have a baseboard heater or a convector, or the fan cycle if you have a fan force convector. The last parameter to configure is the keypad lock. When enabled, a padlock icon will appear on your screen to confirm that your settings are locked. The configuration of all parameters is now done. You can press the mode button to exit the configuration menu. The thermostat normally displays the ambient temperature. To change the temperature, press the setting buttons until you have reached the desired set point. To confirm your choice, press the mode button or wait 5 seconds. The thermostat has 5 modes of operation, which are automatic, manual, economy, freeze protect, and standby. To use the automatic mode, press the mode button until auto is selected on the screen. Here's how to set the weekdays for a 5+2 programming format. Press the program button and then the day button to select the days to program. Press Program again to confirm your selection. Press the setting buttons to select the period. Press the time button and then the setting buttons to set the time. Press the set button and then the setting buttons to adjust the set point. Repeat these steps to program each period of the day. To select the manual mode, press the mode button until man is selected on the screen. This mode requires that you change the temperature manually at all times. To use the economy mode, press the mode button until econo is selected on the screen. This mode is ideal for vacations, second homes and cottages since the temperature is lowered to an economy level for most of the time that you're away and raises back up to a comfortable level by the time you arrive. To set the two periods of the economy mode, press Program to select the period and press the setting buttons to choose the period 1 or 2. Period 1 determines the day and the time at which you want the temperature to start rising. Period 2 determines the day and the time at which the temperature will start dropping to an economy level if you don't show up. Press the day button to select the day and use the setting buttons to set it. Then you press the time and the set buttons to select the time and set point and use the setting buttons to set them. Repeat these steps to set the second period. The Freeze Protect mode has a set point of 5 degrees Celsius at all times. To use this mode, press the mode button until the snowflake icon appears on the screen. Finally, the standby mode can be used when no heating is required. To place the thermostat in standby mode, reduce the set point to the minimum and hold the down setting button for 3 seconds. To exit this mode, press the up setting button. I'm trying to adjust the temperature, but I can't change the set point. There's a padlock on the screen. Make sure you set the keypad lock to off in the configuration menu. The set point temperature can be adjusted under or below a certain temperature, and there is no padlock on the screen. In the configuration menu of the minimum and maximum set points, make sure you choose the desired temperatures. The thermostat controls a heater with a fan, and the fan keeps on going on and off. There is no fan icon displayed on the screen. Make sure you chose the fan cycle in the cycle length menu. Display disappears and reappears after a few minutes. The thermal protection of your heater cycles. Check if an object obstructs the air circulation of the heater and move it. Check if there is dust in the air inlet or the hot air outlet and clean them. Make sure the clearance distances are appropriate to prevent the heater from overheating. The display disappears and doesn't reappear after several hours. Verify the breaker in the electrical box. The displayed temperature is wrong. Check if the thermostat is close to an air draft or to a heat source like a heating device, light, or sun. The thermostat is hot. This is normal. When the thermostat is running at full capacity, its housing can reach up to 40 degrees Celsius. If you have any questions on the product, you can call our technical support team. Finally, remember that installing a programmable electronic thermostat allows you to save up to 20% on your annual heating bill.